Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the TheBlueberryMurphin. This is episode 6. It is April 29th, 2021. It is a beautiful day. I'm your host, Liam Murphy, and I'm here with some lovely people, phenomenal basketball players, great people off the court, too. Fellas, introduce yourself.
My name is Saul, Playboy Hudson.
The Ryan Gallivan, aka GE.
Robert Bucko 3 on Instagram.
Robert Bucko.
Bucko. Yeah, YouTube.
There's no YouTube. I keep going.
Oh, nah. What? Plug your SoundCloud.
There you go.
I ain't got no SoundCloud, man. Not yet, man. This Friday.
Put her in the headlock. Ooh. Put her in the headlock. Ooh.
Okay. I'll be hearing my leak stuff all the time, man.
Unreleased stuff from 3 years ago.
You got that unreleased bucket.
Yeah, man, I got that. Well, you're also a professional Fortnite player a little bit, right?
That's what I'm saying.
He's cold. He's cold. You had 21 in the game, right? 21?
It's on his
27.
YouTube. It's on his YouTube channel, bro.
Let's talk about some NBA, man.
All right, guys. Ryan has obviously been on the show
Yes,
before.
sir.
He
Yes,
was a very phenomenal guest. That was a great episode.
Let's skip that episode.
Yeah, absolutely.
That episode
That's fine.
Wow.
That's fine. That's fine.
Disrespectful.
Yeah, that's real fine.
You're on my podcast, man. I could unplug your.
Nah, you were good, Liam.
All right,
Every
all
time
right.
Ryan talked,
Liam,
I
we're
muted
talking about Ryan.
I muted it every time he
Let's
started
not-
talking.
Let's not get so hostile here, guys. Come on now.
You good, Ryan?
Okay.
I'm on the mood for this, bro.
Okay. All right, guys. So Saul and Bucko, you are new guests here on this podcast. I got some questions for you, guys. What is your favorite NBA moment?
My first moment that comes to mind is Kyrie hitting the shot in 2016 against the Warriors. A little step back. It was right after LeBron had that iconic block on Iggy, and yeah, Kyrie's one of my favorite players, so that moment just always sticks with me.
Okay. Well, for me, see, in our first take, I said the D-Rose shot in 2015, you know what I'm saying? And that little banker against the
Yes,
Cavs.
sir.
Made them tie 2-2. Gave us a little chance. Little Robert Bucko was running around the house. Tears in my eyes. But I got to come with a new moment. It's a new day. It's a new recording. So my new moment got to be when Michael Jordan knocked out was alive. Okay. When we traded for Zach LaVine, that was a great time.
That was a great moment. Yeah,
That was a great
I'll
moment.
agree. And that trade, it seems like it worked out. I mean, Lowry, he might be gone in the offseason. I have not been very happy.
To be honest.
Yeah.
I got Thomas.
Lowry, enjoy somewhere else, man. I'm sorry.
Nah, man, he's a mini dirt.
I mean, his
A unicorn.
his rookie year and his sophomore year, especially his rookie
Soft.
year. I mean, didn't he broke the record for the most threes by a rookie.
Yeah. He first to 100 threes, right?
That's what it
First
was.
100
But I mean, other than that, I haven't been a fan of him. He's been very, very inconsistent. And I just feel like it's getting to a point because with some players, you kind of say to yourself like, oh, I wish they can develop, or like we'll just wait until he develops. But it's getting to that point where it's like kind of getting old. You can't really use that excuse anymore.
The Bulls just aren't. The Bulls isn't where he should be playing.
Yeah, he needs a better situation.
I agree with that.
Depends on Valentine's Day too.
Dude,
We don't have
please,
to talk about that.
please. Yeah,
Bring up that man's name.
I've been saying that, bro. I've been saying that.
Man's already 27, bro.
But they still think he's gonna develop.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Do you guys have a favorite player?
Kevin Durant. He's so skilled, so versatile, so fun to watch. Kevin Durant's my
I
favorite
agree.
player.
He's super long, and he's just able to do
Pause.
some
Pause.
amazing
Keep going,
things
man, keep going.
inside.
Amazing things inside. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
At
Wow,
his-
that-
I
let's
said-
get it,
at
bro.
his
That
size,
good.
it's
Oh, at his size? Oh,
We're just gonna go
pause.
back to back and not pause.
Liam hasn't dropped one. Stop.
That's fucking good.
He's wild about that.
My favorite player at the moment, it's got to be Thad Young, man. Thadjic Johnson. That man's a straight bucket. That man's a triple-double machine when you need him to be a triple-double machine. Back when Larry Martin
He
was
just dropped his first triple-double of his career this year.
But guess what?
But guess what?
Guess what? He be dropping little 10, 8, and 8 all
Exactly,
the time.
bro.
So he could. That's why I said he could be a triple-double
So
machine.
he's almost double-double machine.
He's honestly, he's like the glue guy. You know
He's
what I'm
the
saying?
glue
He's
guy.
the glue guy, baby.
That's what I'm saying. Everyone says Zach LaVine. Yeah, Zach LaVine's good. I love him. Don't at me. A little overrated, but we won't talk about all that. Zach LaVine's a little overrated.
Overrated?
Yeah. As a Chicago Bulls fan, he's a little overrated, but we'll pass it. We'll move.
Over?
Yeah, Thaddeus Johnson. If your name, if you got a nickname, okay, you want to talk about this?
Let's get to the next question.
Next question. Okay,
Next question, man. All right, guys. Obviously, some very decorated basketball careers, very talented players, talented leaders. Do you guys have a favorite moment in your own playing career?
My favorite moment came this year against Bucko, catching a little lob from JT. That was nice. I don't remember the last time that happened at Wheeling, so it sounded like when that happened, it sounded like we had like a full gym, even though there's like no one in there. But
Yeah.
bench went crazy,
Dude.
everyone went crazy. It was,
Like we knew something was gonna happen once we saw JT get open. Like I thought JT was gonna put it down, and then I just see him throw it up. So I knew it was over. As soon as I saw you get ready, I knew it was over, bro.
Dude,
The whole bench teed up.
Dude, I just wish I was commentating for that
Oh
game,
my
dude.
God.
that'd have been different.
I would have demolished the mic, man.
Pause, bro.
What
I
does
don't
that
get- I
mean,
don't
man?
What does that mean?
Because I would scream so loud in it. So it was,
Okay.
you make
You're screaming into the mic now.
what? You make it wrong, bro. You're the one that.
Bro, you could have used any other word.
Demolish.
Demolish the mic.
You could have said I would scream so loud. You didn't have to go.
I'm
I
gonna.
would demolish.
I want to
the mic."
demolish.
Because you left that up for interpretation.
Oh, what is it, Ryan? What's your favorite moment?
If we want to talk varsity, I think us winning the Thanksgiving was my favorite. But I think overall, I said this last podcast, but coming back from 19 against Round Lake in that fourth quarter, honestly, like that's my undoubted like favorite moment.
For me, my favorite moment. So many, man. It's been one hell of a ride.
I bet I know what it is.
Probably the Hersey dive.
Yep.
Probably the Hersey dive. That's
Yep.
the only time I ever felt like I was a superstar. So I remember after the dive, passed it up to Joe. He didn't dunk it, but we took the lead, or we were like down one, like we were close within Hersey. I remember.
Was
that at
No,
Hersey?
third quarter.
Was that at Hersey?
Yeah, it was at Hersey. It was
Okay,
at
yeah,
Hersey.
that's fine. See,
And I remember walking off the court and I see the bench coming to me. I hear everyone standing up, clapping. I'm like, dude, like, I felt like I dropped 50 and like the game winner and all that. But yeah, we ended up losing the game. Blame me on Joe. But yeah, that dive was nice.
man, I'd love to have Joe on here. This man, he's busy throwing no hitters though, man. He's busy throwing no hitters.
Man,
It's
we're
busy with
talking about
baseball.
storm. Not even about NBA.
Bro.
Just start talking about some.
You would just like you'd be making up stories on the fly.
Yeah, guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Guys. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty cool. I've been like
I threw no hitter, guys.
I did that my freshman year though.
I'm playing. Joe, we love you. I do a bad Joe impression. All right, Joe,
Next question, man. Next question.
you're a phenomenal man.
We ain't trying to start any beef.
Joe definitely gonna get at us
Yeah,
later.
he's gonna be in the group chat with
Yeah,
some Twitter.
The Twitter fingers.
Like, what do you guys say?
All right, guys. Who or what made you fall in love with the game of basketball in the NBA?
NBA player that made me fall in love with basketball. It's definitely Phil Bucko. Man used to destroy me in the driveway. You heard what I said. I said destroy me, man. Dude. I ain't even gonna pause for that one because it's the truth. Yeah, he used to. Oh, we ain't even gonna talk about it.
Yeah. Not really. I wouldn't say not really NBA players. I would say more watch my family members as kids going to their high school games. I watch my cousins dunk and stuff during high school. I'm dang,
I want to do that.
I want to grow up and be like that. And then that transferred to ultimately watching NBA, watching college, and growing to love the game basketball.
Bro, I knew you guys were talented ever since I was younger. Not watching, but I do a lot of watching because and they just wouldn't let me do much in camp, man.
They were too afraid to put you on the team. Bro.
Yeah, man, I'm a weapon, man. But back in 6th grade, you guys, I knew of you guys. I just wouldn't speak to anybody because I was shy. So I'd go to when I went to open gyms and stuff. I knew you guys were talented. Right. I knew who was gonna be on varsity when I was watching. I knew all three of you for sure were gonna be there one day.
It doesn't seem like he's the same age as us. He's talking out to us.
Yeah.
Liam, we love him, man.
No, I know, but I'm saying back then, I thought you guys were all such serious people because you guys would all be straight faced during practice or camp and everything.
It's just the competitive nature.
Bucko has a switch.
But once I started having classes with you guys, when I had AP Human Geo with you, Saul, you such a goofball, man, and then
such a goofball.
You're such a goofy guy, man. But Bucko and Gallivan, we got some great memories in some AP seminar, bro. NBA quiz and everything, bro. Some of the best, definitely the best times I've ever had in class.
Hey, we're this is all coming from the greatest commentator to ever be on WCAT.
Don't make me blush.
So,
don't make me blush.
You're talking us, Murph. Come on now.
Y'all want a separate room or something?
After that, Phil Bucko was destroying
so what's the next question, Lee? What's the next question?
All right. If there's any NBA player you could play alongside, current or former, who would it be?
LeBron. 100%. He's got the mentality he has about the game. It's just fun. He's just such a smart player, and
he makes guys around him better. That's for
what
sure.
I'm saying. He makes guys around him
Kobe Bryant.
10 times better.
Kobe Bryant.
Are we doing?
He said current or former.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take Kobe Bryant just because he has so much knowledge about the game of basketball. There's so much Kobe could teach. He pushes everyone that he's around.
He expects so much out of everyone.
And
he
look
played with too.
and look at Giannis and Tatum who trained with Kobe. Look at the growth they've made in their game.
Yeah.
Since
especially Tatum, all the skills he's developed.
Oh yeah.
It's insane. Bobby.
Current day? I'm gonna say Miles Bridges.
Miles Bridges.
Oh my god, my ears.
See, I ain't trying to be basic with a LeBron James answer, but I feel if you play with Miles Bridges,
basic.
It's true though. He's the best. I'm trying to come out here and say Miles Bridges. Listen, because that man puts on a highlight every game, and I'm trying to be on the court to watch that. When I saw you and JT being on the court and jumping up, hey! And let's go, man.
It's true, man.
But if I'm on the court, Miles Bridges just
overdose.
Yams on someone.
Overdose, fan.
And then I'm gonna be on the same court as LaMelo. LaMelo would be my other. I feel like playing with LaMelo. Shit, I would be on ESPN every single night.
It's true.
LaMelo.
House of Highlights.
Yeah,
House of LaMelo, baby.
House of LaMelo. Former. I'd probably say. I'd say MJ. MJ.
Oh, I'm basic, right?
But think about.
I'm basic, right?
You got to go with MJ. MJ. I feel like MJ or Kobe. You got to go.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I was about to say Magic Johnson.
Yeah. Well, I'd be kind of scared.
See,
you might catch some from Magic.
And also think about this,
Larry Bird.
Think about this though, I feel like if say I played with MJ back in the '90s, I feel like. No. Listen.
So hypothetically.
I keep going.
All right, so I feel like Jordan would be one of those guys you wouldn't appreciate during practice to play with because of how much he
Pushes you?
Yeah, but like once you win a chip,
Yeah, like once it
you
does
you would be appreciative.
I'm pretty
of
sure they mentioned that in the last dance. Like his
Yeah.
teammates, they were talking about like we all hated him like during the moment, but like when we ended up like holding the trophy up and celebrating, like everyone loved the guy. So
Right.
it's like, I don't know.
It's exactly what I was saying. I approached it in an interesting way by putting myself on Bulls team. But
Hypothetically, if I was playing alongside Michael Jordan, you know,
I think we would have won 7 rings.
you know, realistically, I think we would have gone for 7.
Let's say we were on the court in Utah.
Let's say I was the one who pushed the guy to push him off.
No.
I hit the
Have you ever
last
seen that
shot.
one picture where the kid's holding up the 6?
Yeah.
That's Leo.
Yeah.
I mean, he was holding up the 4. The
yeah,
Will Chamberlain
man.
pick when he had 100, he was holding up the 4.
That's true. Will's descendant, baby.
Is that your high scoring game in your career?
In my wheeling career, yes, 4 points in 5 minutes, baby. That's efficiency.
Ooh,
right
that's
there.
nice.
I'm
That's
just
saying.
nice.
I hit this off balance 3, and I got to
Is
the
that
free
side
throw,
step?
and it was off balance.
So you had a 4-point play.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the way I said that, it sounded like it, but nah. I hit a 3, like one of the next possessions down. I dropped to the basket. They fouled me. We're down like 20, but let's not think about that.
He's
And then-
telling
That's
telling
why
it
I'm
like
in
he
the-
came back to win the game.
We're down by like 20. I hit a side step. I was ready to go back in.
That's that storytelling rap right there. So we down by 20,
I said,
and I get in. I make a free throw.
Liam, you didn't rhyme. That's not. You didn't rhyme at all.
Alright, Liam, keep telling the story,
Alright.
man.
Don't need to diss on me, man.
We ain't dissing.
Next question.
All right.
Like you being interviewed, bro.
Next question. Who are you?
I'm
Dre?
gonna leave someone get
All right. This is more aimed towards Bucko and Ryan. Unless you have one too. I don't know if you're a big NBA quiz player, but Bucko and Ryan, we spend a lot of time taking NBA quizzes in AP seminar. That's basically all we would do.
Yeah.
So
I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah, keep going. NBA quizzes, yeah.
yeah, what's your favorite NBA quiz?
That's my favorite NBA quiz. You know, I like it nice and simple. Give me a little name every single team in the NBA. Because it's one of those quizzes where it's so simple that you just mess it up.
Sometimes
true.
sometimes makes you think.
Because it will get like, you need 2 more teams and you just can't think of it.
I feel like people always forget teams like the Magic or like 76ers. I don't know. Because you always automatically just name the good teams first.
Mhm.
And then like the Suns, I definitely forget about the Suns.
Yeah.
Not now,
You know,
bro.
like,
Not now.
Now
They hot.
they're,
They hot.
they're second in the West right now.
I forget about
Clippers,
I forget about like the Kings
Yeah,
I probably forget about the team.
or like
I like up until
The Charlotte Hornets.
I was about to say
Yeah.
up until this year the Hornets.
Mhm. Grizzlies maybe.
Who else?
Probably the Grizz.
The Nets for a while.
something like that.
Grizzlies, yeah.
But yeah, that's my favorite quiz. It's nice and simple.
I would say top 50 players of all time.
Yeah. Yeah. Just yesterday, actually, I was taking a quiz. I was taking a quiz about what was it? It was like pictures that were like NBA teams literally or something. We had done it in a seminar before, but there was like this. I missed like 5 teams or something because like I got the
Oh, like
Pictures.
against the logo?
yeah.
Or-
No. There was like like there's the car, the Trailblazer.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
that,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it would be
Oh, yeah.
pictures.
So like
Okay.
you'd see like an actual Laker, or like
Yes.
a net, or yeah.
So like,
Exactly.
if you looked at a Bear, you would think like Grizzlies. or-
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, so I thought that was cool, but I messed that up. Saul, do you have one?
Wait, this man Saul said you will look at a Laker.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Bucko, you said I get demolished in my driveway.
Destroyed.
brother,
Destroyed.
Sorry.
And
Destroyed
you
my
didn't. You said
driveway.
no pause.
You
on
said
that.
no pause.
Where do I got pause?
That's what I'm saying,
what I'm
man.
saying. What's
He,
your
he,
favorite
he,
NBA quiz,
he
man?
listed the context.
Nah, I don't really take big quizzes like that.
You know, like that.
Nah.
I mean, like, no, it's for real, man.
You know,
I mean, like,
some people just
you got you on a podcast. Nice question, man. Nice question.
All right, it's actually not questions this time. We're on to the news segment of this
Okay.
podcast. So I thought this was interesting outside of basketball. Kevin Durant and Mike Conley won an Oscar on Sunday as executive producers for the short film Two Distant Strangers. I didn't watch it, but if it won an Oscar, it's got to be good, man. Like, I mean,
Didn't Kobe win an Oscar?
Kobe did as
yeah,
well.
Kobe did.
Kobe
Kobe
did as
did,
well.
Yeah.
Kobe did as well, and Russell Westbrook is going to executive
Yeah,
produce.
he's making one, right?
He is in the process of. The trailer just dropped. I heard for his documentary.
Is it a documentary?
Yes, I'm blanking on what it is about, but
Did you guys see the video of Russell Westbrook in high school? When like he was sitting down with the ball and he's just like cheesing. He was like, I just want to thank God for everything I had, like my family. He's like a freshman in high school. He was like such a baby, yeah.
I haven't seen that. He was like 5'8" as a freshman, though, something like that.
Yeah.
Was it? Did he was unranked, right? And then
Unranked.
And then he came on because Ty Lawson got hurt. I think is what
I
happened.
believe.
Ty Lawson got hurt and he had to come in. I'm sorry, Ty Lawson played for UNC.
Wait, so
I think.
what's Russ producing?
It's a documentary.
It's a documentary. It's about some massacre in 1920. It's a documentary, and I guess he's like producing it.
Really? What about Space Jam?
Welcome to the space.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly, the new trailer sucked.
Yeah.
It sucked. It was whack.
It's way too
They just got way
like
too.
realistic. It's not cartoony.
Fun fact: people are
and
probably.
they messed up with Lola.
Oh my gosh, bro!
They did.
Come
I
on.
won't say it in detail, but everyone should know what I'm talking about.
Come on, bro. Yeah. Fun fact about me: I've not watched Space Jam.
No
I've
way.
not watched it.
You haven't watched the first
Never.
one? Are you serious?
You're a dork for that one.
You're a
Sorry.
weirdo for that.
Sorry, I got to though. I have to at some point.
Wow, bro.
Space Jam's top 5 basketball movie.
It's number one.
Nah, definitely not.
Which
I would
thing
say
number one?
number one.
Which thing number one?
Coach
I
Carter.
like Mike.
I like
Mike's
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Mike is fire.
Yeah.
Coach Carter be my number 2. Coach
Carter's nice.
Coach Carter's good.
But it's just MJ with
How about
all
High
them-
School Musical though?
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
Crickets. Crickets on
you
me.
ain't getting cricket from me,
Thank you.
You think High School Musical's top 5 basketball movie?
bro. Top 5.
Okay then.
Top 10?
Number one, baby.
Is it
Number
even
one.
It's number one.
Is it even a basketball movie?
Yeah. Is it
It's
really?
cat.
I mean,
Don't even try to justify how it's
Yeah,
basketball.
yeah.
I'm trying to give you guys like a good
Maybe 17 again. Have you seen 17,
17 again?
That movie's
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh, there's
Maybe
more.
that movie.
There's more basketball in High School Musical than because High School Musical. No,
Nah.
I'm not going to the plot.
There's
the whole summary. So it starts off.
Hey, let's get some theater.
There's
people.
definitely more basketball in 17 again than High School
Yeah.
Musical, for sure.
Well, they ain't got a whole
Nah,
musical going on in 17 again.
They didn't need to, but like more actual basketball. Like,
Hey, they got a.
But, I mean, there's no actual.
I mean,
basketball
yeah, it's
either.
not actual basketball, but I'm just saying like you see like more games and them just like having like dance offs in the middle of the court. Like,
Dance offs in the middle of the
in the middle of the game. Like,
Imagine we did no Antos.
O'Keefe,
Get on the line!
you guys think you're good enough for that? Western Michigan.
Alright, Leo, we need a question before.
All right.
Got moves in their bag.
You think you know more than me?
I think he's good.
None of us. We never said.
That's because you want to think so.
I-
You're trying to make your
All right. All right. Let's move along here. So, this news is kind of tag along the following thing. Sorry, guys. We're having some. All right. Let's get it together, man. Let's keep it composed.
Go get it!
Okay. So we got some news. Marcus Smart. This is like smaller news, but it'll lead into bigger news. Marcus Smart was suspended 1 game for directing threatening language at a ref, and after Tuesday's game versus Thunder, we see this all the time with players. I mean, maybe not suspensions all the time, but I mean, players will talk their talk.
Yeah.
If they're frustrated, like they'll let it out for sure. But
Soft. Refs are soft now. All these technicals that happened like recently, within like the last 2 months, crazy. Jason Tatum bouncing the ball,
yeah,
JJ Redick rolling the ball back to the ref. Like, come on now. Like people used to get texts for like throwing hands.
There's that one where Jordan Poole like hit a 3,
Oh yeah, and he celebrated.
Yeah,
Or like he turned around and like smacked someone's hand or something like that, and he got a tech, and I was like, "Wow."
The other day they gave Boban flagrant 2.
Oh,
I saw that.
one.
Yeah.
And he apologized
Like,
after
like,
too. He
hold
felt
on.
bad.
Boban's not doing that.
I mean, according to the rules, he should have got ejected.
Yeah.
Because man just elbowed his head. Like,
Wasn't on-
according to the rules.
Whether it's on purpose or not, though, like
Yeah.
if there's that contact, that's how it's written in the rules that they'll get ejected.
Like, you gotta keep the integrity of the rules.
All right. For the big news with this, now that we got on the topic of refs getting yelled at, apparently NBA referees support the Wisconsin bill that would make harassing and assaulting refs a misdemeanor, which it's not a serious crime, but you can get up to 1 year in jail for a misdemeanor and a fine. I talked to my law teacher, Mr. Deesbergen, about this, and he said a Class A felon. It's a Class A felony specifically, and that's the most serious misdemeanor.
Class A misdemeanor.
Class A misdemeanor, and yeah, that's the most serious type of misdemeanor you can get.
So, all right. So, did you end up like reading up on it? Does it affect high school, or is it just?
I honestly, I did not.
Does it go for like any referee?
I mean, it has to because you wouldn't pass a bill just for the NBA.
Yeah, true. I mean, shoot, just imagine me, bro. I'm a ref, so like, I haven't done it in like a year though. It's been a while. I can't ref right now, but I was a ref one time. This guy goes, "Ref, do you need some new glasses?" I was just like, all right, I'm kind of a bad ref though. I'll admit, like I'm hesitant to call stuff like, I'll just be like, and I'll say stuff quietly because I get nervous.
I think that's whack though.
I'm not. Yeah.
Because like players like when you're playing like you're heated like already like
Yeah.
like blood's flowing like what people say when they're like heated like that like
Bro, you
anything
got
can just come
you
out,
got
like,
the dumbest tech I've ever seen, bro.
when I
When
clap.
you clap,
When
the
I-
prospect guy. That is the
Against
dumbest tech I've ever
prospect?
seen.
Yes.
Don't even get me started, bro.
That was at Schneider, right?
Yeah, no, it wasn't at Schneider. It was some random kid. It was like some bum too. And I was clapping, and I heard his mom in the stands. Yeah, give him a tag. I was like, shut up. I looked at it and it was like, shut up, like, dude.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, I don't know. I've never been in that competitive situation. HYBA ball, I guess it's got heat, man. You know what I'm saying?
Those
They do.
HYBA games clearly, they clearly.
That's how that happened.
Yes,
Oh
I feel
my
like
God.
I feel like giving some refs text sometimes though, just for being like there's one ref that like spit, and I remember someone spit in Joe Jordan's face. There's a ref like got face to face with him. He's like, I used to be a sergeant, blah blah blah, like spitting in Joe's face. And Joe's
There's nothing you
like
can do.
like
What
okay,
was this?
like
Was this your sophomore year?
junior.
They did it last
Hersey
year.
was this against Hersey?
I just remember it was at home. And like, it was a small ref, so
Yeah.
Joe's like looking down at him, like anyways, and he's like up, like spitting right in Joe's mouth, bro. And I'm just watching, like that's so dirty. Like back up, like
Right.
I couldn't do that. So if a ref got face to face to me like that,
What?
alright.
What you thinking of?
No. Nothing. No. You can keep talking. I wasn't. That's not what I was. I wasn't. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Liam, what's
I'm saying he's going like this. I'm like,
No. Just keep talking. Keep talking.
I mean,
Keep talking.
Bucko, have you got a tech? Have you ever got a
I've
tech?
never done it.
Really?
I'm so laid back during games. I'll never say anything towards the ref. I don't know. I'm not that type of dude.
Pause. I had to throw a pause in there.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, bro, like,
It's not my mouth, it's Joe's mouth. So.
shut.
I mean,
Bro.
yeah. The only people I talk to is players on other teams, and I'd be nice. I'd be like, "Yo, how are you?"
Hey,
Yeah, let's
you
do
look
tensions
handsome. You
down.
look handsome today.
Yeah, they're thrown off guard, but I'll throw them.
Taylor, I don't know if you guys have seen the Bussin' with the Boys podcast with Taylor Lewan and
Bussin' with the boys.
Taylor
Yeah, I've seen
Lewan,
that.
and you've seen it?
I've seen an episode, I think.
Hey, yo.
What?
Hey, yo.
What?
Bussin' with the boys.
Yeah,
That's what it's called, bro.
You busting with the boys?
All right, Liam, tell us
Let's go.
about how you're busting with the boys.
All right, we're moving on. All right. big news for us Bulls fans. I'm not going to be attending the game, but I mean, fans are allowed back in the United Center beginning May 7th at approximately 25% capacity. I don't know. I wonder if the ticket prices have got to be inflated for that.
They have to be.
They have to be.
Because they know they can make so much money, and I feel like from now up until we get 100% capacity, they're gonna be like that. Just because you can make so much cash, and there's so many people that just want to get back to a sports game.
Well, yeah, I mean they lost so much money too, so like
they're trying to make that back. Right.
Plus make the income for this year.
Yeah, I mean they'll probably. The thing is with the Bulls, like I mean. I don't know if we're even gonna be a play-in team. This is gonna be 2 weeks. Like it's like there's like 2 weeks.
Is it in 2 weeks?
No. May 7th it opens, and I believe the season. When's this Bucko? Do you know when the season exactly ends? I feel like it's like May.
I think
in the 20s, right?
the play-in tournament starts May 19th.
Right, that's what I was saying. So it's kind of like
the season ends on the 16th.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah. And I
So,
don't know.
It's gonna be like a little bit over a week. So that's like.
We give Bulls fans.
I mean,
yeah.
hey, it's more than nothing.
It's true, because they got to get their money.
And those might be the most competitive games because we're playing for the play-in.
True.
What team opened up first? Honestly, like Rockets.
It was
Cavs.
Cavs
were open a long time ago for sure.
It was
Definitely not the Cavs.
It was a Texas team for sure.
Yeah, it was definitely a Texas or Florida team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
I also think, who was it?
The Texas Rangers. Did you see their full capacity?
Oh yeah, they're going full capacity. Yeah, like no masks, nothing.
Yeah, and there's like concerts in like Florida.
Yeah.
So MGK had like a concert.
They got Rolling Loud going on in Miami in July.
Y'all going?
I wanted to, bro.
Man, I ain't
I
got the
tickets for
funds.
like $600, bro.
I ain't got the funds for that big
Can't
man.
even do it.
You don't got the funds for that big man.
Yeah, that's way. And
The
then
facilities.
The facilities for that big man.
Hey, if we do a freestyle on here, maybe we'll be performing there one day.
Hey, we can. I know Bucko got some bars.
I ain't got
Bucko
no
got some
bars.
bars.
He ain't got no bars, but he do got some cars.
I ain't got that either, man.
Yeah, he don't.
I know Ryan got bars. I mean, we be in class, and I turn to my left. This man's producing a beat.
That's
true.
true.
And the teacher-
some in math.
and
class.
Facts.
and
I
then-
seen them.
The teacher called on him, and he goes, "Yo, I'm gonna just be real with you. I didn't know work."
I did that to Wagner.
And then passes me an AirPods, like, "Yo, listen to these beats." Okay, man.
And in Mr. Gonzalez class, you did that too. Shout out, Mr. Gonzalez.
Yeah,
You're a phenomenal teacher. You know, if we could get some extra credit, it'd be very helpful.
he was talking to me about it too. Like he was saying he was doing the same thing, but like he actually does like
He does.
and stuff like that.
He does. He showed it in class. He showed his song to the whole class. He'd be playing that guitar. You're really good at guitar, Mr. Gonzalez. You're a phenomenal guitar.
Relax,
really-
my G.
I have
really
a D.
working for
I
that
have a
extra
D in
credit.
math right now.
Really
I have a
trying to
D
do
in
that
math
extra
right now.
You could have studied for that final.
I
Oh,
did study.
oh.
Let's okay. You're taking the final from home, buddy. Stop talking trash to me.
Yeah, buddy.
You're not
Yeah,
wrong.
buddy.
You're not wrong.
I wonder why. I was like,
I'm
oh,
not gonna
why is
expose
Ryan
what
home?
He texted me, but I go, "Yo, you in school today?" He's like, "Nah, I'm home to cheat on my final."
Dude, my final was at like 2:30. I stayed home the whole
Why
day.
are you incriminating yourself?
Yeah.
Relax.
He didn't cheat.
Yeah.
You just, Bucko just evidence.
Bucko.
Hey, Bucko did it before I was able to.
Okay, he's snitching now.
I'm just a snitch,
He's
man.
ratted now.
Oh God.
Yeah, 6'9" over here, bro.
I wish, man. I make got money.
You do. And cars.
Yeah,
Got
but
money, cars, women. I don't know about the women.
Why
I mean, he
would-
probably do. Anybody with money got money.
Jesus.
I'm being straight
I
up.
know you seen the music videos.
Yeah.
Bro, I
When
wouldn't.
they paid, but
Why would you want? Who would want to be 6'9", bro? That guy's got probably has a target on his back like 99% of the
Yeah,
time. Like,
I mean, if he's not dead yet, he's
I mean, I would take 6ix9ine before he snitched, before he went to court and all that.
all
Like
right.
when
Well,
he like released
Kuda.
like I don't know all those songs, and he was like a troll.
I like
Stupid was.
I like that song too.
So, like,
You know what my favorite lyric from a 6ix9ine song is? Like, it's not even 6ix9ine saying it, but it's Fetty Wap. He goes, "They know I'm a ball like LeVar." Like LeVar Ball, get it? Like, they know I'm a ball like LeVar.
Yeah,
No?
we got it.
We got it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Yeah,
All right,
there's-
what's the
All
next topic?
Next topic.
Big boy.
Let's go down to South Beach, baby.
Oh, we going
going
down
down
south.
South Beach, baby.
Going down south.
South Beach.
South Beach.
Baby.
Spring break.
Got that jazz. You really do have that jazz voice, huh?
Smooth jazz.
Let's transition to the next one.
Let's get funky and wild.
Okay, relax.
All right, Eric's
All right, white chocolate.
Eric Spoelstra has reached 600 career wins. Congrats to him, man. That is impressive. Eric Spoelstra, I know you're watching the podcast, baby. Come on.
I ain't gonna clap for that, man. That man,
Yeah,
he's made me cry many times.
he has made me cry too. But he's definitely made me cry.
I've actually like broken down the tears after losing to the Heat. I think it was 2 years in a row. I broke down the tears.
You saw.
Why he's so pressed?
So pressed. Because he can't walk.
Okay.
Shut up and drink your water.
He can limp. He can crawl. That's all that matters.
Shut up, pink
I
shirt.
got you.
What?
Pink shirt. Tough guys wear pink. And stuff.
He's not wrong.
That's why Liam just laughed at you, right?
I'm
That's why.
not laughing. I'm just laughing at like all the different directions this has gone.
Ryan always gets super pressed and just goes with people.
Yeah.
Gives up personally.
If only I could reveal the chat.
This man Ryan over here wearing a Guess camo shirt, my G. Who wear camo?
You peep the shoes, bro? Come on now.
The yellow soles.
Yeah, I got it.
I can tell.
I got a story about
Man
that.
needs an icebox.
I had a story. Like one time I was rocking my Kobe's, R.I.P. Kobe, and I was at my Greek camp, my Greek religious
You
camp.
crossing dudes over in Greek camp?
Heck yeah, I beat this kid 11-6, bro. And he was,
That kid had to be boo boo.
You
Hey,
Don't-
come
don't-
on,
I-
that kid had.
hey, we'll play horse and see what happens.
Oh,
We'll see what
Horse? Let's play one on one.
Yeah,
let's
he-
play one on one.
Okay,
Liam,
but
We're not playing horse in your driveway. We have.
I would-
we
I would-
always shoot.
Liam,
I would
we
demolish.
play one-on-one.
He's nasty on his
I
drive.
am
I
nasty
know.
on my drive.
It's annoying, man.
we played a horse, and it was filmed, and it was on the halftime show, Liam. And I think you were the first person out. It was
No.
It was
And in
your
the second,
choice.
in the
No.
I got fired up.
no.
now.
How about do you remember the first game? I got second place to Antos. Who the heck's gonna be Antos, bro? Okay, so that's basically first place. I beat two and three.
I got
Why are you
pressed
so
now.
pressed?
The second
Right.
game we don't speak on that though.
Yeah, what happened in the second game, Liam? What happened?
I think I was like the
You
first one out.
So
in the
ready to
second
talk
game.
about first game. What happened in the second one?
I think I got out first in the first.
Yeah, that's
second.
what I thought.
But
Liam
I don't even know how we got to that. But
started talking about Eric Spoelstra and got to that.
right, yeah, right. Like this goes in so many
Oh,
different
because he was
directions.
crying like a
Like a
good Bulls fan.
I cried one specific time. Let me think. Sometimes I randomly cry.
Sometimes I just
Sometimes
cry.
cry.
I felt
I
that.
was about to be like,
I felt
yeah,
that.
like-
I felt that.
Once we lost to the Knicks back in 2014, in April of 2014, and I went to their Instagram and I was like, "You guys suck." I cried, but yeah, like I've cried sometimes, and then I just felt immense pain when LeBron hit that game winner in the corner.
I
bro.
cried when D Rose got injured.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Because you see him he's just like on the floor, and it's like, dude, like 2 minutes left in the fourth or something like that.
Holding on to
Yeah.
his knee, holding
It's
on
like,
to
why
his
was he
knee
even in the
down.
game, man? We were up. 20.
Dude, those words haunt me to this day. Holding on to his knee and down.
I don't know about haunt me, but
Nope.
Yeah,
That shit rings to my ears. Pause.
it's very traumatic, man.
All right, let's transition here. I don't want you don't get me crying in here. All right, Brooklyn, Philly, Utah, and Phoenix have now clinched the playoff spot, and this is the first time since 2010 for Phoenix
Yes, sir.
to be in the playoffs. That's pretty cool.
I was happy to see that.
I'm happy to see that as well. I love Book. Book he's a phenomenal talent. He's been snubbed multiple All-Star appearances.
100%.
I'm excited to see
Yeah.
he'll make some noise in the playoffs. You know what, Bucko? I can see where you're coming from because the West is loaded. So I see what you're saying. I see what
I
you're
don't
saying.
think you could say he might have deserved, but I don't know. He never got
I
snubbed.
feel you. I
Because
feel
whenever
you.
you say someone got snubbed, you got to take an all-star out
That's
and
true.
then put him in. Like, we were
That's
going to
true.
take out
Dame Dollar got snubbed
He did.
A couple
He did.
times.
2015.
But then he got in anyways because Blake, I think, was out due to injury or something
Yeah.
like that.
Going back to the Suns, though, I mean, like CP3, the way he's performing at the age that he's performing at is like just phenomenal. I mean, seeing the skills that he still has doing this at such an old age, and I mean, still being an all-star caliber player, like still being selected to all-star teams, it's really cool to see.
I think he's a true most valuable. Like I'm not saying he's gonna win MVP, but if value is
CP3 for MVP.
No, I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think he's gonna win
I don't
MVP.
think
I Jokic is front runner right now, which would be I love to see it.
No, I don't even think.
Dude,
I
like
don't
like this year, the MVP race is just so,
It
like
is.
up in the air. Like this is the
Yeah.
first year in a while it's been up in the air.
Yeah, but
LeBron should have a couple more MVPs.
He
I
should.
think
let's
so.
go. Let's go.
It's not
All right, let's hear
Let's
let's hear your argument.
No, because think about it. If you look at all the years where he should have won it, you got to look at the MVP and think why he didn't deserve it.
Yeah.
All right, well, Derrick Rose definitely deserved it over LeBron in 2011.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say right now.
Okay, and then you look at everyone else, and then you got to really think, did that person? Is it that like does LeBron deserve MVP over that person?
I feel like
So what's your guys' definition of like MVP? Do you think like MVP is like if you take him off the team, how the team would do,
That's-
or
That's how it technically should be, like most valuable player. If it was like that, it would probably be Curry.
LeBron.
'Cause without
Oh yeah,
Curry,
they're on 10. Yeah.
without Curry, the Warriors are literally a G League team. But then with
Yeah.
Curry, they're
yeah.
not a G League team.
Well, and like if you, I'm gonna use another D Rose example. Like if you know, I got
He's a Rose
I got
Rose,
Rose Rider.
like that year, he led that Bulls team to a 1 seed, right?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you had Luol Deng in his prime, you had Carlos Boozer,
All day.
you had Joakim. But if you take Derrick Rose off of that team, Joakim, Carlos Boozer, and Deng aren't doing like being a 1 seed.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah, without him, I mean, yeah, they struggled for sure.
And I mean, I think this was when LeBron was in Miami. I mean,
Mhm.
you literally have Chris Bosh and D Wade. If you take LeBron off
Yeah.
of that team, they're still
They're
going
still
to
gonna
be
be
a really
decent.
good team. So,
Absolutely,
like that's just
yeah.
one example.
Yeah.
I see where it came from. But that's just wrong. Okay.
Bucko's just an instigator.
I just look at all point of views.
Fuck is the devil's advocate?
Devil's advocate.
You gotta be, man. You gotta be.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Because like you say stuff like LeBron deserved more MVPs. Okay, then like which MVP did he deserve it over? Oh, Devin Booker's been snubbed for the past couple of years. All right, who do you deserve it over?
That's
That's what I'm saying. You can
yeah.
make these statements, but then you
But
gotta
you
look at like
can't
the technical.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
can't just make the statement without.
I was looking
Hey,
spinning facts until that point.
I was rocking with you until then. I was rocking with you.
can't make the statement like without evidence, like I did a few years ago in that
Exactly.
debate, man. Where's your evidence?
So,
Saul wasn't there for that. Saul wasn't there for that, but
I had one of those and it'd be something other.
Yeah.
Liam was spitting. He was just spitting,
But
man.
if you have no evidence, it all goes out the window, though.
It did.
Like, no matter how logical your argument sounds,
if you don't have,
if you have no evidence,
Yeah.
like it's
It was
out
so
the
bad
window.
because Liam was saying some facts. This man was just spitting,
and I didn't have any.
and he
any
had zero
to
evidence.
pull it
And
out.
then Ryan out of nowhere just goes, "Yo, where's your evidence?"
Was
And
it
then-
Max or Ryan? Was it you,
It was
Ryan?
It was me.
You had your glasses on and everything.
And
When you
Liam-
have your glasses on, bro, you're like
And then Liam was
10
just like,
times smarter. I swear. Like,
I'm an animal.
right? You're like, so where's your evidence?
They're just on the media bashing them. Yep. All right. Where's your evidence?
I pulled out the Jordan Shrug, baby.
And that's when we lost the debate.
I think after that I was like, all right.
We still got an 85 though. I mean, but we did lose. So.
Yeah, I got 100%.
LeBron has 4 MVPs.
That's it.
But
Act
who
like
did
that's
he
not a
deserve
lot.
it
That's a
over,
lot.
though?
Yeah.
I'm just
Who?
looking. Steph has back-to-back.
Yeah.
The unanimous Steph one is
Crazy, man.
No, Steph definitely deserved it. That.
Oh yeah.
Dude shot 45% from three
And,
while
yeah,
averaging 30.
The best regular season led them to the best regular season record of all time. I mean,
If Steph did what he did during April, like all through the year, it would be another unanimous. It'd be another
well, yeah. I
unanimous.
mean, it's not, yeah, true.
I don't know, man. Jokic, Jokic is on one right now, man.
He be hooping.
Jokic be hooping. And nowadays, all the stats are kind of inflated.
Jokic was a second round pick, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're...
Yeah.
And picked by the one and only Arturis.
AK.
Corny
In
sucks.
AK we trust, man. In AK we trust.
Always, bro.
Let me look at these MVPs. Did he deserve it over Giannis past 2 years?
The first year, yes. The second year, no.
I think people were arguing the second year. No, why would he win it the first year? He was
Are you
injured like the
tripping?
entire.
Yeah,
He was like injured.
It's
like,
when the Lakers didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, you're tripping.
You're
man.
straight
tripping.
tripping.
The second year.
casual.
The second year is the
Casual.
argument.
I'm playing.
He was,
It was the
LeBron.
second year.
LeBron was
I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
LeBron was
you're
upset.
good. You're good. I'm
LeBron was
sorry.
upset that he didn't win it last year.
I don't think he should.
He-
He
no,
was talking about it.
He didn't deserve both of them. Like it was either one or the other. Like he didn't.
Definitely not 2019.
What about James
But-
Harden 2018?
That-
Who was on that roster?
It was the CP, I'm pretty sure, CP3,
CP3.
Clint Capella. It's when they won 62 and James Harden was putting up like 37 and 10.
Yeah, and then he flopped in the
In the
playoffs,
playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
But-
he had like
But
6
it's-
points.
But that regular
the
season,
was different though.
And then Russell Westbrook averaging a triple-double for the first time ever.
No, that's definitely.
That's
Russell Westbrook definitely.
Stephen Curry back to back.
Steph Curry's second year, I don't know.
Which one was the
second
Wait, can you calm down, please?
Second year was the better year. That was his,
That
When
the
was he
unanimous.
the second year.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the first year.
No.
Look at Ryan. Ryan just guessing.
That's how he's getting mad at me when I have the evidence
bro.
right here.
I thought it was unanimous the first one.
Relax, my G.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And
You
then,
guys on my neck about everything I say, bro.
Alright.
you coming out here. You coming out so heated. What about KD 2014?
He deserved that. KD deserved that.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
What were the? Hold on.
I'll look up the
Hold
Katie,
on.
it is Katie.
he won the scoring championship that year.
Scoring title.
Yeah, scoring title.
Chill.
Championship.
Chill.
KD averaged. This man averaged 32, 6, and 7
Mhm.
while shooting 50, 39, and 90.
He averaged
Jeez,
32,
bro.
bro.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
out of all those dudes,
And he played all 81 games.
that's what I'm saying. So like, and then LeBron James back to back, D Rose, LeBron James back to back,
again.
and
Kobe.
Kobe,
Dirk, Steve
08,
Nash,
Dirk, and then
Kevin
like,
Durant.
which of those years did LeBron deserve to win?
This was my argument. This was it.
He's backing up out of it.
No, I didn't say LeBron was like.
Wait, when did I say the thing about LeBron?
No, you're the one who said
You're the one
he
that-
definitely-
I said that's it.
No, I said you said he deserved more MVPs.
When?
Nah, I think I said that. I think I might have said
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
that. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I think I might have said
I
it,
said
but
the-
he was agreeing with me.
I said
Yeah.
I said the book statement, and that might have been wrong. You know, I see. Bucko's on a whole nother level.
we
You know?
could talk about D-Book. D-Book.
They were a really bad team, so I think that's
Well, like the Suns, if the Suns didn't have D Book, they would be like they were a last place team or
Mhm.
like around that area of last place for years.
Yeah.
And if you take D Book off of that team, like what are they?
I mean,
You're gonna try to play devil's advocate.
I
for this?
mean, with D Book, they're not a playoff team.
Yeah.
Without D Book, they're not. Like, it's not like he elevated them into a playoff team. They still weren't a playoff team.
Okay.
I think you're thinking like D-Book is in the same boat as like Dame.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
This is-
without Trailblazers, without Dame, they ain't making the playoffs.
Yeah.
But with Dame, they are making the playoffs. Like, there's levels to this, man.
He's trying to sun you. He's sunning you.
No, he's literally gonna refute everything I say from now on. Like
I'm not. You're just.
he's just gonna sit right here and argue every little thing I say.
I'm not arguing. You. It's whatever. It's whatever. Next topic, man.
Bucko's just on his NBA analysis stuff right now, bro. Like
It's just. I'm just spitting facts. Like.
let's
You just had to look up the MVP race and the stats of Kevin Durant.
Well, I mean, not a lot of people know that off the top of their
Yeah,
mind. But let's just
I was just trying to go
let's just-
down the list.
let's just relax. We're trying to have fun here. Let's keep it lighthearted. Don't take anything personal.
I'm not, man. I'm having a good old time.
Ryan-
Thank you,
Ryan
Lamb.
hasn't smiled for the past 5 minutes.
Thank you, Liam. Thank you for having us on the podcast.
He's working now. He can't help it. He can't help it.
Not near
He sees my face,
It
so
is
now he
pretty- it
knows.
is.
It's steamy.
Face.
Knowing people Liam said.
No.
We'll skip past that thing. I won't call him out.
His face. That's funny. All right. Do we want to do the skilled player debate, or is that gonna get?
The most
Nah,
skilled
let's
player.
do it. Let's do it. The most skilled player in the NBA right now.
Kyrie Irving.
Well, all right, everybody say their name, and then we'll talk about it.
I'm gonna say it's between Kyrie and KD.
Yeah, I've been like KD. I went on my little.
I know Bucko has some hot takes about this.
No,
You got that smirk on. He got that.
No, we didn't hear.
Alright,
We didn't hear what Ryan's gonna say
alright.
first. Ryan, who's you?
I got
hottest player in the NBA.
Hottest player.
skilled,
Most
most skilled, most skilled.
He's gonna say Kelly.
Kelly Oubre. Kelly
I
Oubre.
mean, like
Kelly
hottest, like
Oubre.
on fire, like hottest, like
No,
on
No,
fire.
No,
most
skill.
skilled player in the NBA.
Right now,
Yeah,
Yeah.
this year, or just in general.
right now.
Right now, like this era, I guess.
Yeah.
Kevin Durant.
Stephen Curry.
I was.
I
I
mean,
knew-
Steph
I had
Curry
a
with the
feeling
shot.
Stephen
That's
Curry. Think
why
about
I
it.
asked right now. Because
Think about
I would have said Steph Curry. If
Think
it was
about
like
it.
right
Oh,
now. this year.
my bad.
Well, what is the definition of a skill?
Two.
See,
Like y'all wonder why I wasn't
smiling,
bro.
see.
No, because Bucko, like, if you want to get like, all right, first we need to establish what we're gonna define like skills, and then we can talk about that.
Okay,
The
what
Because
definition-
people's
the
definitions
definition of skill, the ability to do something well, expertise.
know what? I'm gonna switch my answer to Durant.
No,
Switch
the only
my
reason
answer.
I'm saying Curry is you could make a case for KD, and KD's probably right, but
All right.
but Curry, what I'm mostly looking at is Curry versus Kyrie.
Yeah, we can talk about Curry versus Kyrie. I feel like
Curry.
that's more even. That's more
Okay.
even
Yeah,
debate.
yeah,
Curry
yeah.
versus Kyrie.
Yeah.
I'll take Kyrie.
Skill wise,
Yeah.
I'll take Curry.
I'm taking Curry.
This is hard.
The
this,
thing is,
this is hard.
They're,
If
they're
you look
both,
at
they're
skill-
both
Okay,
the best
wait.
ball handlers.
Who has
in the league
who has
right
better handles? Curry, or Kyrie.
now.
Kyrie.
Okay,
Best
okay,
of all time.
Okay,
But
I'm
that's-
glad you got that. But
think
Curry's
about
definitely clearly a better shooter.
Yeah,
Think
yeah.
about it.
He's the greatest shooter of all time.
Take their two best skills and compare them. Kyrie's handles and Steph's shooting. Steph is the greatest shooter of all time.
Yeah.
Is Kyrie the greatest handler of all
Yes.
time?
Probably,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yes.
It's arguable.
Well,
it's
it's not
arguable.
arguable. It is
It's really
he's,
not.
he's the greatest handler and greatest finisher of all time.
What?
Are you no,
Oh, yeah, finish. Actually, yeah.
Creativity,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
creativity,
He
finishing.
is. He is.
Okay,
Most
but-
creative finisher is different than the greatest.
Yeah,
finisher.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can't like.
Creativity, like him being able to spin the ball off the backboard at any angle or use a move at any angle.
Okay.
Bucko's like, I can do that.
No, it's like, but
He was
that
doing
doesn't
that-
make you the greatest finisher.
he was-
Just that.
He was doing that to me in the driveway.
But I mean, you also gotta go like stats and efficiency.
That's what I'm saying, like-
Kyrie does. We can say Kyrie is the most creative finisher of all time. He has
Yeah.
the best
He
like,
has the best-
finishing highlights of all time.
Exactly,
I'm
but
with
that doesn't just make
Alright,
you the
who's-
greatest finisher.
Who's the best finisher of all time?
I don't know. You just threw it out there, like you
Not since you know everything. Who's the best finisher of all time?
you blindsided
That's
us.
what I'm saying.
I'm saying you could have an argument about
But I mean,
it.
it's also like, what do you include finishing?
Yeah.
Like, who has the best like
It-
stats in the paint?
It, can,
like,
no,
all
no,
that. It's like
it wouldn't be. I
Dude,
wouldn't
I'm
say
just
that
talking
'cause-
about creativity, creativity in the.
if you're talking about best. If you're talking about most creative,
I'd say
definitely
That's what I'm
Kyrie. Definitely
saying.
Kyrie.
I just said the being the most creative.
Bro.
No,
Yeah.
but you said at first you said he's the best finisher of all time.
Yeah, you can't say best
All right,
finisher and
let-
back up
you guys
the
are being
creative.
you guys are being too hard on
No,
Rams.
Okay, either way.
Best finisher of all
I-
time, Brandon Wright.
I just feel like Kyrie's more skilled than Curry, to be honest. But
It's
it also
tough.
depends
I
on your
just-
definition of like skill and what
I
you're
just
at.
think.
What if we start talking about defense?
They're both.
None
I-
of them,
They're both
like
not, they're both not
I
the
give that
greatest.
to Kyrie.
I give it a Curry.
Yeah.
What?
Dude averaged over
So
averaged over 2 steals in his MVP season.
in his MVP season.
As MVP season.
Which was
I mean, yeah.
How many years
I
ago?
don't know. I give it to Kyrie still.
I would give it to Kyrie.
I mean, I'm just saying, is Curry's shooting better than Kyrie's handles?
I actually will say yeah.
Mm,
I will say yeah.
that's a good
I
question.
will say
But
yeah.
it's like, I mean, obviously shooting is gonna be like ranked. I feel
More
like shooting's gonna
important.
be ranked higher. Than
More
handles because,
more
like, yeah,
noticeable as
like
well.
shooting gets you points. Like
Mhm.
you're scoring. Like it doesn't matter how fancy you are with the dribble. If you can't put the ball in the hole, like it really doesn't matter. Like
Yeah.
you're not gonna get any credit for just dribbling around. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
I see what you're saying.
I don't think you can really compare those like that.
It's tough. It's tough.
The most steals that Kyrie Irving averaged in a season was 1.5, I think.
Okay, but steals isn't everything about defense.
I mean,
That is true.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal at
so
the guard
it's
position.
kinda hard
It's
to,
a
like-
big deal at the guard position.
and then Curry,
Like Chris Paul.
This ball was crazy with the steals.
Yeah,
2 steals, 2.5, 1.9. Like it's hard. Like defensively, like for offensively, you can just look
Yeah.
at numbers. Like more,
and from watching them,
more-
you can.
yeah. But defense is such
They
a.
don't have a lot of defensive stats.
What if we looked at defensive win shares?
Well, that's going a little
Yeah, we-
too deep into it.
True.
You also have to like.
Pause?
Yeah, you're just gonna moan into the mic.
It's
Dude,
heavy.
he just made a sound. This is a school podcast. He just made a sound.
This is the BlueberryMurphin.
This is the
This
Blueberry-
is
Blueberry.
High School.
This it's Blueberry.
Blueberry
Alright.
Murphy.
All right, next question, next topic.
All right. Well, next was going to be discussing the
Talk
games.
about these games.
These games last night, man. We had the Magic beat the Cavs. Who wants to talk about the Magic and the
Hey,
Cavs?
hey,
Let's give
hey,
it.
we did have D Rose's return against the Bulls.
That's true. I'll get to that later. Stay patient here, man. Come on now.
Rose Rider.
Rose Rider.
All right, the Magic beat the Cavs 109-104 last night. Gary Harris had
Wait,
19,
wait,
6, and what's up?
We don't care.
Yeah, thanks. Get that.
I'm here to tell you right now. We don't care.
76
We
beat the
don't care.
Hawks. We don't care about that. Lakers versus Wizards. They had AD back.
Wizards, yeah.
And
Wizards.
the Wizards still won.
I would say Wizards are hotter than the Knicks.
Well, yeah, they're on the road.
11.
They
They're both
Oh,
pretty.
yeah.
They're both pretty hot. If you just
no.
Nah.
I'd say Knicks.
The Knicks are
Knicks are-
Knicks were on a 9.
I feel like player
Yeah,
by
but-
player too. The Knicks are the worst team compared to the Wizards.
Dude, and then nobody expected anything of the
Like
Knicks.
I think I feel like
I
people
mean,
expected the Wizards to be decent,
When-
but like at the start of the season they played so awful that
Yeah.
now like they're getting good. They're like, oh, okay, like,
yeah.
like the
I
Wizards are
agree with
decent.
that, but like that
They had-
that doesn't really
Well-
contribute to who's hotter right now.
The Knicks.
But people
Yeah.
are the reason people are saying the Wizards are hot is because they haven't been, and they were
Yeah,
expected
they're-
to. The Knicks weren't expected to be hot at all.
You can be hot if you were expected to be good.
Bro.
Like the expectations of the
Did
team.
you not hear what I just said?
Yes,
I
but
said
like
the only reason that the Wizards are getting attention for being hot is because they weren't they were going.
they
into
were
the season-
cold, bro.
Yes.
no, it's
Yeah.
because they're
And
9-1 in
they're
their
finally
last
winning
10.
games.
Like Minnesota.
No, it's because they're 9-1 in their last game.
I had to do it.
Just
I
like
had
the
to do
Knicks,
it.
they both have the same record in the last 10 games. So, I'm just saying, like expectations don't really play into who's hotter or
If I
not.
say anything,
Expectations play into the opinion, or people's opinions on who is hotter. Yes.
100%.
No,
Yes.
Yes.
no,
Yes.
that's not true.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
That's just not true.
It is true.
If you look at two teams that are both,
But you're saying, okay, when the Wizards were put together and the Wizards had Beal and Westbrook, you were like, okay, they're gonna be decent, right? And then they started off
Yeah.
like dog.
When the
Oh,
Knicks
poor
had
dog.
Emmanuel,
They're like the worst team in the league.
Yeah,
when the
it's
Knicks had Emmanuel Quickly, Obi Toppin, Kevin Knox.
okay, you just named like none of like you didn't
Julius
name.
Randle.
Julius Randle.
Yeah, like why'd you name like other like not their best?
I mean,
players?
Emmanuel Quickly's pretty good, but why are you forgetting about Julius, man? Come on.
Julius,
Julius
RJ Barrett,
Okay,
Reggie
but,
Bullock.
but literally nobody thought they were going to be good.
I agree. I didn't think about it. I
Yeah,
didn't think
like,
about it.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying that doesn't play into who's hotter right now.
I mean,
Anyways,
You got 3 guys.
Okay,
You got
but-
boys.
yeah, but then if you want to play the expectations game, before they both went on their hot streaks, Wizards were the worst team in the East, and Knicks were in the middle. So there, the expectations were that the Wizards.
So now,
Oh.
Yeah, the Knicks. No, we're saying start of the season, Knicks are exceeding expectations.
oh,
the
for
Wizards
sure.
should have been winning
Yeah,
games.
but we're talking
according
about
to on paper.
okay, but we're talking about who's
They're- and
hot
they're
now.
still-
The
Yeah.
season
Yeah,
started
no,
like
but you're
months ago.
you're trying to say if we're talking about the expectations game, and I'm talking to you about the expectations
Yeah.
game.
and
And
the
I'm saying-
expectations.
Okay, at the
Or the
beginning-
Knicks are lower than the expectations of the
what?
Wizards. You can say
not-
that,
not
yes.
yeah, but at the start of the season.
Okay,
Yes.
But we're talking about
those
the
expectations
current-
hold. Expectations
No.
hold. If you set an
No.
expectation for somebody throughout the season, the start of the
And the-
season it holds.
And the Wizards
But the
are.
expectation changes throughout the season.
That's
If a team starts playing bad, then your expectations
True.
that they're going to be bad now.
yeah. Like
Nobody thought the Jazz were going to be the number one team until they started winning games, and now the expectation was, they're going to be number one.
No.
I
don't think.
When they started that win streak, the expectation was,
yeah. So the Jazz are exceeding expectations. Yes.
At the beginning of the season, yes. The expectations change out through the season.
I still don't think people's expectations are that high. Like no one's gonna say Jazz are going out winning a chip.
No.
So it's really not that high then.
But think about their expectations at the beginning of the season compared to what they are now. We're just talking in circles.
Yeah.
Just move on.
I mean, I see.
Bucko's not trying to give up that
it's
L. He's not trying to take that L.
It's hard. I see. I totally see both.
We both have
perspectives,
valid
so.
points.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I agree. And the Knicks or the Wizards, if you look at them, like Matthew Posner, he's like they're gonna be contenders. I'm like,
Okay.
But yeah,
Wizards,
I never said that.
On paper, it looks
paper.
like that. That's what I'm saying.
I wouldn't say contenders. I'd say
contenders.
Okay, contenders. No, decent.
I'd say on paper
decent.
a 5 or 6 seed, 4 or 5 or 6 seed,
But
something like that. Like that's I'd say.
Beal and Westbrook also for like a good part of the season had a hard time.
They did.
Like being
Playing
being able to
together.
play together, just because they were both getting injured and hurt. at
They're
different times.
they're very ball dominant players, both of them too.
Yes.
When you look at
That's why
their
people
style.
thought that James Harden wasn't going to work with the Nets until they realized James Harden's pretty much a point guard.
And
Like he can distribute the ball well
and
and
then
score.
him and Kyrie made that switch, and like they were
Yeah,
like
Kyrie's playing shooting guard.
like that's what good players do, bro. Like that, like
They'll
that's-
make adjustments to
exactly
guys around
like
them.
you adjust.
Make it work. Make it work. I mean, there's been some failed big threes in history. I mean, Nash, Howard, Kobe. That was not good. They were an 8 seed, right?
Yeah.
First round out.
Kobe and Nash.
Kobe Nash was decent. Howard didn't play.
Yeah.
I think I remember Howard just not playing.
They were all just injured. They never played
Yeah.
together.
Dwight caught a lob last night.
Did he?
He caught a lob last night.
He
In
leads
that
the league
blowout.
in technical fouls.
Does
Yeah,
Dwight really?
Luka's second.
I can see
Luka's
that.
second?
Luka's a
Yeah.
Luka is a complainer, bro.
Okay, but Luka's like when Luka complains, like he's getting like Luka's not just gonna complain to complain.
Yeah.
Like that was like the same thing with like Dame the other night when Dame got fouled on that 3,
Oh,
like he
yeah.
airballed, like he was
Yeah.
like heated because like obviously like he knows, but like Dame's not like the type to like just complain like that.
I see what you're saying. Oh yeah, I want to talk about the Wizards one more time, and then we
You
can
good?
move on.
You
They're
good?
like, they caught some bodies last night, bro. Daniel Gafford.
Three on the
Three.
Lakers. The
Three.
AD one was nasty. AD
That
one
was
was
the
the
nastiest.
nastiest.
Rui Hachimura, bro. He
I forgot.
on the fast break, bro. Cocked it back and dunked on him, bro.
I like Rui.
he-
I like Rui.
yeah,
I forgot. They got Daniel Gafford.
Daniel Gafford. I
That's-
loved him. Bro.
I did too.
I
It's
loved
hard
him.
to adjust to, bro.
But good for him for doing that in Washington, bro. Who did he dunk on? Oh, Kuzma. Kuzma.
Did he really?
He dunked on
Yeah, he
Kuzma.
dunked on Kuz.
He dunked on Kuzma and Hutchison. I can't remember who he dunked on, but he caught a body too. That was nasty.
Yeah.
He's been getting decent minutes too. I mean, his last 3 are 27, and then 15, 13. But he's still shooting pretty well. He went 5 for 7, 4 for 5.
He's a big energy guy. Like I
Yeah.
can see him playing well. Like
He had
a lot
19
of
against the
places.
Warriors.
That's good for him.
Yeah.
Man. Good for him. Do we want to talk about the Hornets and the Celtics? Do we need to? I mean, Tatum and Brown combined for 73. That's pretty cool. Hornets beat the Celtics beat the Hornets 120-111. I'm not gonna say Terry again. Bulls versus the Knicks. I had hottest team in the league in there. It may be up for debate now, but
It's not.
it's you know, Knicks. We can just say it. Let's just come to a common point.
The Knicks
Knicks
are
and
very
Wizards.
hot, and the Wizards.
They are also very hot.
Yep.
Very hot. Very, very.
What are the Knicks in their last 13 games?
In their last.
I know their last
13
10
I know they're
are
9-1.
9-1.
I don't want the last 10.
They're-
And Wizards are 11 and 13.
They've only lost 1 game. Though.
Or
The Knicks-
11 in their last 13. 11 wins.
The Wizards?
The Knicks.
They are 11.
The Knicks are 12-1 in their last 13. I think.
So Bucko.
Okay.
So that means that
Okay.
the Wizards are 11-2 and the Knicks are 12
Yeah,
and 1.
that's one game off.
No, okay, but that means statistically
All right, so
that the Knicks are hotter. Yes.
Sure.
All right then.
okay.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, my
Yes,
G.
sir.
Thank you, my G.
Statistically, they are hotter.
Okay, so
But at the current
Alright,
moment,
so the
I don't
Grizzlies,
think they're as
right?
hot as the Wizards.
oh,
Because the Wizards statistically won last night. The Knicks lost 2 nights ago. And won last night. The Wizards,
you saying the Knicks won last night?
yeah.
Yeah, they're 12 and 1 in the last 13, and the Wizards are 11 and 2.
I just think the Wizards are playing better than the Knicks.
I think the Knicks are playing better than the Wizards. I mean, we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see as the season goes on.
I
We'll
think-
see.
When do they play?
How about we take a look? How about we take a look at the teams, quality of teams they played?
Okay.
Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that.
Knicks. What do we want? Last 10. Okay. I'll go Knicks last 10.
Russell Westbrook has also just been playing out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
13 triple doubles this month, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
13 this
saying.
month.
Like that.
13.
Seeing like
No,
all
we're
that-
expecting
I
that
know.
from Russ, though.
Okay, but like
Okay, but what?
he wasn't giving us
to
that
be
at
honest-
the beginning.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
And to be honest, some people aren't. These Westbrook haters, they're on a whole
but-
other level.
So
man.
he's met his expectations now, right? Russ,
No,
wait. But he's met his expectations now, right? But Julius Randle is exceeding expectations. No one thought Julius Randle was and the Knicks were going to be like
I
that.
mean, he
don't.
was
I don't
cold.
think
The Wizards are meeting expectations right now.
I don't think Russell Westbrook is meeting expectations. I think he's going higher than expectations. This month he's been balling.
Because he hasn't been balling out throughout the season.
No, like if you just look at this past month compared to his entire career, like it's one of his best months ever.
All right. We can really get into this talk. So.
Ryan's gonna side with the Knicks because D Rose is on the Knicks, of course.
Rose Rider.
I'm the Rose Rider.
Rose Rider.
So the Wizards' last 10 has been Utah, Sacramento, New Orleans, Detroit, OKC, Golden State, OKC again, Cleveland, San Antonio, and Los Angeles.
Those are some.
That's-
those
that's
are some
no-
poo-poo
That's
teams,
no
man.
competition.
Utah.
That's-
There's poo-poo teams and then some decent teams and
Okay,
then some top
Detroit,
teams.
Sacramento, who's the worst defensive ranked team in the league.
Okay.
Utah was the only good team I heard of.
And the Lakers.
And LA.
And the Lakers.
There's like-
But they didn't even have.
Oh
the
yeah,
Pelicans-
they had no Bron.
The Pelicans are the 26th worst team in the league defensively. The Thunder are the 25th worst
Knicks
team.
took out the Pelicans on that
defensively.
run.
All right, name the Knicks.
So the Knicks, their last 10 were Chicago, or they lost to Phoenix. Chicago, Phoenix, Toronto, Atlanta, Charlotte, New Orleans, Dallas, New Orleans, Los Angeles, Toronto.
They're both kind of playing some.
Toronto, Charlotte. I mean, Charlotte's decent this year. No.
Charlotte
Charlotte should beat the Knicks.
Not with LaMelo.
They're like-
Oh,
Yeah.
he is out.
And the Raptors, they're
We're talking in circles.
They on that
They were
down.
both hot. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't.
We're
Yeah,
saying the
just
Knicks are
move on.
hotter, Bucko.
Yeah, the Wizards.
Okay.
The Wizards
Whatever,
were playing
bro.
teams in the bottom third of defensive ratings, and the Knicks were playing teams
my
in the middle third of defensive
All
All
right.
ratings.
right, he got you. He got
all
you there.
right. All right.
Shut
I'm
up.
not even gonna get
Shut
into
up.
this, bro.
Shut up.
Okay, you're literally looking
Shut
at
up.
only defensive
Shut up.
stats. Like,
Next one.
All right, all right, all right.
Next.
just move next.
Next.
This kid is
I
kidding.
won that argument.
We should.
That's why you know when you lost. When I won that argument. Alright, kid. Alright, move on. Let's talk about the Bulls.
All right.
He's not even looking at you, bro.
All right.
Yeah, that's why. I
The
turned here.
Bulls.
I don't want to look at that.
The Bulls?
Podcast.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the Bulls are 4-6 in their last 10. These teams are just
I don't,
so inconsistent,
I don't even wanna talk
man.
about the
Like
Bulls, man.
I don't even know if I want to speak on them because I'm about to puke, bro. They're like, oh,
I had so much expectations once we got Vooch.
Hey, let me say something.
me too.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah,
the Bulls. I don't know. Dude, they're just not good defensively, and then sometimes the offense.
they're just not good, man.
They're just
They're
not
just
good.
not
They're just
good.
not
They're just
good.
not good, man. So disappointing.
What are they? Hold on, I'm trying to see what they're ranked defensively. 18 in the league.
Like you watch them, and it's just like
It doesn't. That,
it
like,
just doesn't look
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I low-key think in basketball, can put lockups.
Hey.
Just because, no, listen.
Solomon.
Listen.
You're trying to earn back the
No,
school
but-
friendly.
No, but listen.
With all your
You
comments.
watch NBA games. How lazy is the defense?
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
lazy. That's why all these
I mean,
games
Yeah,
are 100
they
points.
they also all tower over you.
But
Like,
I'm
they're
just
also-
saying,
they're
bro.
also
I'm just saying, if we strap that Michigan up, we
Oh,
might go crazy.
Hey,
They're
so
dropping
Wolverine-
200 on our bitch.
So
No, they're
Wolverine
not, bro.
is Wolverine first possession?
If we extend our Michigan, because I mean, would be an NBA court, like, so it'd be a lot
So-
bigger. But if we extend our Michigan,
So-
bro,
Bro, they're dropping 200 minimum
like,
no,
in
like-
the first
like-
no,
half.
they're not.
like respectfully, like I
Dude, they're
really
getting
love.
wide open
res-
shots.
No, they're
Respectfully,
not, bro.
I love watching you guys
Bro,
play
their
basketball.
point
but they're
guards-
an NBA team,
Their
bro.
point guards are taller than our centers.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh.
JT is the only person on our team that's like NBA height, and he may even be below average NBA height.
All right, well,
Average NBA height is like 6'7".
Well, first position, nah,
First position,
he's a shooting guard.
That's like right at.
probably average.
J-
I mean,
6'7's like the
What are we
average.
even talking about, bro? We're talking about
What?
really fast.
Yeah.
We didn't even go positive this year. Like
Hey man,
hey,
Okay.
we can
I'm just saying.
we beat Prospect, now we can beat like the Warriors.
That was the
That's
best.
what she
Prospect was the best game ever. They even had a halftime show from somebody.
Russell. Oh, it was
Russell,
you.
man.
No, it was Murph.
No,
Yeah,
Russell was going off.
Murph was singing. He didn't know.
Murph
He didn't know
was-
any of the words. Bro.
Dude, I know. I should have sang a Bieber song instead, because I would have known the words
You know
for sure.
Bieber like that?
Oh yeah, bro. My World 2.0. I got that in my head,
2.0 is
bro.
kinda hit. I can't
That was sus. Alright.
Alright, next game.
Started
next
singing
game.
that when Ryan was on the podcast.
Yeah,
Yo,
I'll show
man.
you real quick.
He did.
Next game.
You want to talk? You don't. Yeah, we'll move on from the Bulls. Spurs versus Heat. The Heat beat the Spurs 116-111. Jimmy G buckets, 29, 8 and 6. DeJounte Murray 22, 10, 11. Is there much to talk about there? What do you, Bam! Oh my, Bam murdered
Yeah.
Jacob Pirtle, bro.
Bam, bam.
Bam. Did you see that, Saul? Did you see Bam's dunk?
No.
Go take a look at that right now. Go take a look at that.
Yeah, I mean the
Go take a
Spurs.
look at that.
The Spurs are always going to be confident with Greg Popovich, greatest coach of all time. And
They didn't make the playoffs last year, did they?
That was like the only time in the last
they were in the
20
bubble,
years.
though, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, nothing really to talk about. I mean, Spurs. DeMar DeRozan's a bad man. He is a bad man.
Oh yeah, that dunk is
And then the Heat. I don't know. Is it like what are even like expectations for the Heat? They made the finals last year, but I don't even know.
Oh my god, he's sunburned.
That's bubble
that-
finals.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They were just hot there, man.
Well,
like
Well,
Yeah.
and the players were also
Suns too.
they were having a hard time like trying to figure out like how to deal with not being able to go outside and having to stay in your hotel room and only being able to talk to your teammates. And like if you lost, you couldn't go home. You had to stay like right next to the arena. So like there were players trying to navigate that. Like Paul George.
we knew Jamal Murray was having a good time.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Having
god.
himself a good time.
Donovan,
One say a lot. One say a lot. Guess.
Donovan Mitchell too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel House.
Yeah,
You
they
remember-
enjoyed their stay. They enjoyed their stay.
They made themselves feel at home.
Jimmy Butler with
Jamal.
no haircut.
Hey, Jamal was not social distancing back in March, man. He was not. All right. I knew I was gonna get picked. No bullying. Bro,
Bucko,
what
Bucko
the heck?
versus Ryan bullying. Bucko.
Yeah, you say that, but then you just watch what just happened.
I do.
I love watching Ryan and Bucko argue.
It's entertaining. It's entertaining.
you should have read the
Because
chat. from
Ryan's
yesterday.
so heated, but Bucko looks like he doesn't even want to be bothered.
No, Bucko just looks like he's enjoying it because he's making it.
Yeah, like that Jalen Suggs argument. Let's talk about Jalen Suggs.
Jalen Suggs is the most overrated player in basketball.
Oh,
He's not a reliable shooter.
I've
He
proved
can't
him wrong.
facilitate at the high level. And look at his size.
You got something to say, Ryan?
No, I proved him wrong like twice.
Ryan's just got players he loves a lot. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ryan's a writer.
Yeah.
When
I'm a ride or die.
you
Ride or
want
die.
to when you're one of Ryan's favorite players, you're one of Ryan's
You
favorite
are.
players. Like he's gonna defend you.
Jalen Hands.
Jalen Hands. He's
What happened to
obsessed with
Jalen
it. Yeah, what
Hands?
happened to Jalen Hands?
Oh, he's in the
Watch your language. What-
Oh my
Right.
god, man.
Dude.
Dude, come on, man.
hold on, going back.
How is Jalen Suggs undersized if he's 6'4"?
Yeah, he's undersized. He looks undersized.
I'm gonna have
He's
to.
6'4".
He looks undersized, man. You watch him play, and you're just like, man, that man look. How are you gonna look undersized in college, and then go to the NBA? Easy. Next question. You're a trash kid. I'm kidding, bro. I don't know anything about Jalen Suggs.
Yeah, no, you don't. That's why I don't want to talk to you.
Okay.
Dude, okay, bro. I like.
Blazers versus Grizzlies. Blazers beat the Grizzlies
The
130-109. McCollum with 26-4-6. Jonas Valanciunas, or Travis Kelce doppelganger, with 19-6-1, bro.
The Trailblazers pissed me off.
That was a game. John Morant went crazy, right?
No, he had 10 points and 8 assists.
Oh wait, no.
It
What's
was the game before.
where he had all those highlights? That was really nice.
Yeah. I don't know.
He had that around the back.
Around the back,
Oh.
and he had
You seen the Stephen A. clip? Oh, don't get me started
John
salivating.
Morant.
Don't get me salivating.
Ja Morant is slightly overrated.
Stay
I
off.
think Bucko thinks a lot. I think Bucko thinks everyone's overrated.
No, Ja Morant is slightly overrated.
Hold on.
Really?
No,
I concur.
think about
I concur. I agree.
He's been
I
stagnant
agree.
since his. If you compare his stats to his rookie season, it's not even that much better.
He's also been hurt part of this year and part of last year.
Okay. Okay, so then that makes both his seasons equal because he's been injured same amount for both the.
Was he injured last year? I don't remember.
I'm just saying.
I don't remember.
And they did. The Grizzlies. Did the Grizzlies go to the bubble?
Yeah.
They did,
They
and then
played-
they lost in the play-in game, right?
Yeah.
That was like an experimental play-in game, but the play-in tournament works different this year. It's
I don't know.
just,
I feel like last season's stats aren't really like.
it's hard to.
It's hard to compare with this season. 'Cause this season
But
more.
it's not.
like-
It's not bubble stats we're looking at. We're looking at just straight up like
Regular
regular
season.
season.
the
Hot
fans
take.
and everything.
Hot take. John Morant, future MVP.
Future MVP. Dude, what? Okay, I'm not gonna say much because Ryan just.
Okay, do you feel Zion's slightly overrated?
Nah.
No, are you kidding?
Zion
Severely
is
underrated.
He's
Severely underrated.
Because everyone thought he was gonna be like LeBron, and then everyone like thought
Then-
he was overrated in the
Well,
bubble,
and he hurt his knee, and then
and then LaMelo came through,
yeah.
and
And
everyone
that-
was just like,
Then LaMelo
Nice.
took all the
I mean,
all the
because
coverage.
Lamelo's
bro.
super fun to watch. So, like,
He is fun
Yeah.
to watch, and just his personality off the court too. Like he's
It's
entertaining.
crazy how he's so good, but he's so lazy with it too.
Yeah.
I was about to
His
say
game is so lazy, but it's so nice.
he plays with so much he plays with like so much swag that you're right. It just
So
looks
much
lazy.
swag.
It just looks lazy.
Hey, Anthony Edwards is the best personality in the NBA, bro.
He was
Undoubtedly.
talking about Alex Rodriguez
Yeah,
and J Lo getting back.
and then like they got spotted together too.
yeah.
Yeah, like the very next day they started calling him matchmaker or stuff like that.
And then J Lo said they were like just out his front. Stop the cat.
Stop the
the
cat."
cat. Stop the cat.
J-Lo's so bad.
Still, bro,
She has an age, just like Beyonce, an age.
Jennifer Aniston.
Hmm.
You know about
Yeah,
that
she's-
Jennifer Aniston?
Okay.
She's partially Greek, so I know about her.
Okay, Liam.
Education.
Liam just gets the education on any Greek celebrity.
We got any more games, Liam?
We had the Clippers and the Suns. This was a big deal. Clippers, Suns beat the Clippers 109-101.
Chris Paul, he's clutching that.
Oh yeah,
He had those 2 back-to-back buckets.
yeah. CP3 had 28, 3 and 10. Avika Zubac 14, 7 and 3.
Zubac's been solid for him too.
I like Zubac. I've always liked Zubac.
Clippers have been insane offensively. I think they have like one of the highest offensive ratings in NBA history this season or something.
Do they
like
really?
That. Something like that. I also saw off the Clippers fan page.
They just picked up.
I've been wrong.
They just picked up.
Might be some bias
They
here.
just picked up Yogi Ferrell today, I think.
Yogi, remember he dropped 32 on a 10-day, bro. On a 10-day contract, he had a 32-point game. Was it a game winner against Portland? Sorry, Bucko.
No,
I know
A
there-
song like that.
it was very clutch.
He didn't.
Very
It was like a crunch time.
Very-
It wasn't a
I'm
game.
pretty sure it was like
close
a
to
dagger.
Yeah.
dagger, bro. I was hyped watching that game. I was
Yeah.
hyped watching that.
He's
game.
like 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah.
Shorty.
Little
I-
guy.
I skipped over the
Sorry.
Pelicans and Nuggets unless you guys got more to say.
Pelicans are super disappointing this year.
Yeah, I agree. Like Zion and Ingram still balling.
I want to see Lonzo out of there.
Lonzo-
I think Lonzo.
nice.
Lonzo's
Lonzo
very
is
overrated.
very improved.
Overrated.
Lonzo's overrated. Oh my.
If anything, he's
gosh.
underrated.
Yeah. What?
I mean,
Ryan, your takes are so cold, bro.
Why? Explain to us why.
poor Ryan, man. I feel bad.
Have you seen his shooting stats this year? Like how much he's improved?
How's he overrated, Ryan?
I think you're thinking about LaMelo.
Nope.
Alonzo.
I want you to tell us like why you think he's overrated.
Whatever I tell you.
Well, say something.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
You
Like
need some type of evidence.
now it makes your like prove your point.
Bro, but like any person I've talked to who likes Lonzo, like is in love with Lonzo, and thinks he's like the greatest.
I mean, just look
Well,
at
that's
the guy.
not
I mean,
us.
come on.
That's not us.
Yeah,
That's not
no.
us.
Lonzo's
Yeah.
nice.
Like,
He-
he's not all that.
He's hyped up to be all that.
He was.
I said, yeah, he
He
was.
was.
Going into the league, he was for
Yeah.
sure. But
That's what I'm
it's
saying.
died down.
What do you mean? What you're saying? You're
Like,
saying he's
like-
overrated.
But like so far, he hasn't met any of the.
So you're saying right now he's overrated?
He has not met any of the expectations so far.
Now by Bucko's expectations argument.
Oh yeah, let's go back to the
I'm playing.
No,
I'm
but-
playing.
But if you don't like,
I'm playing.
He's a good player. He's just not worth all the hype.
What hype? He's
Like,
not
now-
getting hype right now.
Now he's kind of flying under the radar, just like
Well, like,
Ryan
I'm not
or
trading
Zion.
to get Lonzo Ball.
why not?
Why? He's a solid player.
Yeah.
When the Bulls were trying to get Lonzo Ball, I didn't want Lonzo Ball.
Why?
Man,
He's
You
a good
wouldn't-
defender. He's a knockdown shooter now.
yeah, he got that 3. He got the D. You know what I'm saying?
He
Like,
literally would help the Bulls out so much.
Crickets.
I'm literally not. I'm not gonna. It's just gonna be like him out of my right ear.
I'm
the
just being
whole
straight
time.
up. Like the Bulls' biggest needs are what Lonzo brings. We need a facilitator and we need
Need some
defense.
too, yeah.
absolutely.
Like that's just it's facts. Like, any more games? Any more topics?
Jazz versus Kings. That was a blowout.
No,
though. I
okay.
mean,
We don't talk about
freestyle.
I think the Warriors get blown out the other day too.
that.
They
that was
did.
bad.
Yeah.
A
They did.
28-0 run. 28-0.
And they lost by 30, right?
It's the biggest run of teams ever made in NBA history.
But they got beat.
I think it's second
Yeah,
in
it's
second in
second
like
in the last like 20 years.
the,
something like
tied
that.
with second was somebody. I forgot who else. But
They got beat by 50 earlier this season by Toronto, right?
That was bad.
That was
Toronto ain't even that
awful.
good.
That was awful. Nah, but that's
did
because
they have Curry or no?
I don't think.
I don't know. They had Curry against Dallas though, and he had a good game himself, but they just
They just couldn't do
Felt that.
it. All right,
felt that.
Ryan, let's get his freestyle, man.
Yeah, they play one
Play a
of the
beat,
beats.
man.
Play the beat,
Play a beat.
freestyle.
Play a
Let's
beat.
hear what you got.
I'm in the limousine on red. I see the finish on it.
I was singing some Young Thug, man.
That sounds like Young Thug.
All right, so
It does.
That sounds like
You think so?
It is, yeah.
It was the
I-
it was
I-
the
said-
Lennon.
You said you think so?
I got the limousine on red. I see the finish on his light brown eyes.
It's pretty good, right? I do that no auto tune too, baby.
All right.
Get me in the
I
studio.
ain't gonna be the only one doing it.
Who's
Lay
gonna
some
start
down.
Lay-
Lay some down.
Hey, we should play the 2016 XXL beat. Yo, who picked this sorry beat? You know, Kodak. I had to censor it because that's what he said. You remember that?
yeah. All right, Ryan, if you ain't gonna freestyle,
Denzel Curry got the best freestyle out of those though.
give us a little,
Easy.
give us a little sneak peek.
Yeah, give us a little 16 bars.
Or 16.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
We'll
how
do
are we
it.
gonna go around? Like, how are we gonna do this?
Yeah, I ain't gonna be the only one doing it.
You and Bucko.
No, I'm participating. No, you're participating too, buddy.
I ain't got bars
You're
like
not-
that.
I ain't got bars like that. I'm more of a singer, man.
Oh, me too.
Sing some.
We can sing
some,
together.
some.
Yeah, babe. See that? All right, Ryan, let's hear this,
A
man.
little Fetty Wap.
Yeah, babe.
It's more of
Yeah,
a,
but-
yeah.
Yeah, babe.
Remy boy.
That dude got bullied off TikTok.
Yeah.
And he has a second account now, and all they say is 17 on it. It's like,
Remy boy. Who you guys think? Once you hear my rapper flow, I want you guys to compare it to who you think I sound like, you know?
all right.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
What's your rapper name?
Or Murph, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
What else would it be?
Merfady band.
That's fire, low key.
That's,
Murph has like you have good
Ryan
name
made
for
that.
nicknames.
Ryan made that up.
That's fire.
Ryan made that up. Ryan and Joe.
I also
Jordan.
I came up with
And Blueberry
I
Murphin.
came up with
That's why we got this podcast name.
All right, let's hear this, Liam.
Well, I need a beat.
No, you don't.
I need a
Oh.
beat.
Hold on, let me get you going.
Yeah, give him a beat. Give him a beat.
Do that pitch perfect.
Da-da-da.
I hardly recognize me. I could have person like you, care for
Bro,
you.
it's steamy in this room.
It is, bro.
Map.
I don't feel like drafting.
Well started?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
Who?
It's off topic.
He's got drafted.
But I'm rocking my Mizzou gear right now. This man Michael Porter Jr. He had a good game last
You
night.
say Mizzou?
Mizzou, baby.
Mizzou?
Read it,
Why you
man.
say Mizzou?
Read it, man. Mizzou.
It's Mizzou. My cousin went to Mizzou.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. See, unless I get a D in math, I might not be able to go there.
I almost went there.
It would have been cool.
But then Bucko told me he's going to ISU. But I just had to follow him.
You guys are going to ISU?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Have you put your deposit in?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it today.
$50.
You guys rooming together?
No, isn't it like 150 the enrollment deposit?
What, could we get?
What was supposed to be 300? Something's supposed to be
300.
the room. I think the room.
Bang bang, Chief Keef.
But I got something that got down to like $50. I think I got my enrollment deposit waived.
He's making that
Oh,
shot,
really?
bang banging like Chief
You can
Keef.
get waived. I could probably get waived.
They just sent me an email. You probably did get it.
Are you guys
I'll
rooming
have to
together?
check. No, I'm rolling with my cousin.
Oh, nice.
I'm not.
Are you trying to get a random one or?
No, I'm not room with.
I'm going random.
Eric Miranda.
Really?
Oh, nice.
He's going
Maybe a little PUBG. All depending on.
I wasn't trying to.
You guys
roll with
all
the-
going to
with the
ISU,
friend.
bro?
No, Pappy doesn't even know. Like
Pat,
I don't
going
know
hard
yet.
with me.
he doesn't know. He applied to ISU, but like he doesn't know how much money they're throwing him. Maybe Coochie Man,
Really?
but he might. I think he's going.
Who's
National
that?
Lewis.
Who's that?
Adrian Martinez.
Oh, him.
So,
Angel's a good guy.
him.
No, I wasn't saying that like a bad. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah,
who?
okay.
Oh,
All right, Ryan, you got to beat her with my
Angel's a
guy.
very talented football player. Shout out Angel.
Alright, Liam, go off.
You got
Are you
beat.
playing your
Yeah.
beat?
Yeah.
I can't hear it.
I'm going to.
Play to the mic.
So bootleg.
Is your beat?
We got London on the track.
Yeah. Air Murph in the studio, you know what we did.
Keep going.
we be going off on this podcast.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Why are you singing? Rap.
Wheeling High School Podcast. We ain't last, baby. That's the past. We gon' ball out soon.
ruined
It's
it.
fast
You was doing good.
news.
Then you go
If you rhyme something with baby, that'd have been clean.
Yeah. I've been doing that for a minute straight. I'm playing.
Go crazy, bro.
I'm here with Ryan, Bucko, and Mr. Solomon, Hudson.
Yeah.
Yeah. He ain't buns.
Yeah.
Ed hoops. As a matter of fact, he's got bun knees. Yeah. I'ma pass it to my boy.
Hey.
Bucko.
Oh, that's a Ryan.
Popcorn.
This
Ryan
Ryan-
going.
This
Ryan
Ryan's
going.
beat. Ryan got some. It's your beat, Ryan. I got your ad libs. I got your ad libs.
Let's see
Oh.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Murphy. Surfing. Hey, I'm surfing. Oh.
Alright.
Brrr.
Okay.
Skull.
What?
You're doing a school. You're doing a school. You know how we do. Hey. You know I'm that dude.
You know that dude?
Huh? What?
Hey, you know how we go. I got the
Ryan.
This is a school podcast.
That's the second time.
We,
hold on.
You gotta restart.
Alright. Murph, give me a word.
Bird.
Uh,
bird.
Fly like a bird.
uh,
Fly like a bird. What is the word?
Word.
Hey.
Word.
Hey. What is the word? Ooh. Hey.
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 Just took a turd. Immaturity.
Camel on my shirt.
Shirt. Shirt. Camera.
Came from the dirt.
Dirt.
Give me another one.
Pineapple.
Damn.
Okay.
Eating on that pineapple.
Book.
Nah. Book.
Hey, I read a book. You know how I look. Hey.
Look.
These bars gonna leave you shook.
Shut.
I'm rapping like I'm shook. Night, you know how I fight. You know I got that pipe. Sight. I'm from the birds. Hey, you know the word. You told me to rhyme with word. Hey, word is a word.
Hey.
Hey, I'm wearing a shirt. Hey,
Yeah.
Michigan State.
Better school in Michigan, no debate.
Hey. You with M, not MSU. You know how I rap, you know how I do.
Yeah.
Ooh, we eating it like food.
Okay.
Yeah. Bobby, let's hear it.
Oh, I'm not doing nothing.
No,
Well,
you're
some-
gonna.
Wait for the EP.
Lay down another beat, Ryan. What else you
I
got?
I'm in a limousine ride. I see the finish on the night
Hey,
ride.
what we feeling?
Anything.
Play the 2016 XXL. Was that? We got copyrighted for that? Metro Boomin wants some more, friend. Oh, Savage, why you seemed like
A
some.
little church beat?
Alright, I'll play it.
This is the last one.
Should I start?
Yeah,
Murph on his second beat. Oh Lord, Jetson made another one. I'm going hard on this track. I put the team on my back.
Hey!
Yeah. I was a B team superstar.
Hey!
Yeah. I be hitting them threes from far.
Ooh!
Yeah. I'm not cash nasty, but I do be saying ka. Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you. The singing was kind of fire at the beginning with the little church beat. It's like, now it's Ron. Unless Liam, you want some more?
Yeah, give me some more. Yeah, I told Bucko, give me some more.
Pause!
Hey, yo, cut the beat. We got.
What?
Hey, thank you for watching episode 6 of Bluebird. Oh my god.
That's the real.
I was gonna talk about eating us some more, but
Wrap it up.
All right, BlueberryMurphin fans. I hope you enjoyed a very entertaining episode with some very entertaining guests. Guys, would you like to sign off, or do you think we capped it off well?
I think you said enough.
Alright, play whistle. I'll build it.
Robert Bucko 3 follow on Insta.
I don't even need to show you. Come on
What's her name again?
now. The Ryan Gallivan.
That's right. That's it.
Rose Rider, Ron.
The Rose Rider.
Peace.
Peace out. Have a good one, guys.
See ya.